what is the dating scene like in the Philippines?
I would say mostly people use here Tinder and Bamboo or something like that.
I actually installed Tinder and deleted it the same day. I had some very interesting offers on there. I also got blocked. I don't know why I didn't do anything. Today's topic is a little bit juicy. What's up, Philippines? Welcome back to another reaction video with your host Nelly. Happy to see you again. Today we're going to talk about foreign women on dating Filipinos. So I'm very curious what this video will bring to surface, but let's explore it together, shall we?
It's kind of complicated.
Text you every morning, every day. Did you eat? Did you sleep? How is everything?
Otherwise, it's gonna be super hard. I had so many friends, and few of them also, like during pandemic, just like left the country because it was kind of impossible.
Hey everyone, in the previous video I asked foreign men about their insights on the dating scene in the Philippines. So a good follow-up video will be to ask the same type of questions to foreign women. So that's exactly what I'm going to do this time. I'm back in BGC and I'm interested to hear the insights of the woman this time. So let's go around and ask them.
BGC. Oh, wait, that must be an old video.
You're taller than me, so.
I am. It's just heels.
Yeah. Okay.
You can be closer and I can be a little bit further
Okay.
away.
Alright, so what's your name and where you from?
My name is Alona. I'm from Ukraine.
Okay, nice to meet you. So today's video is going to be about the dating scene in the Philippines. What is the dating scene like in the Philippines?
I would say mostly people use here Tinder and Bamboo or something like that because I heard from my friends.
Yeah.
I was sitting in Tinder quite a few times when I was single. Honestly, Tinder just like if you want to find some fuck body. Filipino guys for dating, they probably...
I actually installed Tinder and deleted it the same day. I had some very interesting offers on there. I also got blocked. I don't know why I didn't do anything.
I will describe them like they're helpful, they're gonna be with you every time, they're gonna text you every morning, every day. Did you eat? Did you sleep? How is everything? I would say some kind of women will like it and it's cool. Some kind of women will like get it and it's annoyed. Because I was annoyed, like, don't ask me questions, I just woke up, I don't want to talk to anybody. But they definitely are family oriented. Most of the Filipino guys here are family oriented and they gonna treat you like a queen if you wanna be them queen.
Ooh,
so what's your name?
Bianca.
Interesting.
Okay, and you're
Princess
from?
treatment.
Brazilian.
Okay, and how long have you been living here?
I'm living here for 5 years. I think for the girls, it's kind of complicated. I had so many friends, and few of them also, like during pandemic, just like left the country because it was kind of impossible.
Yeah.
And like
they left
I don't
the
know,
country.
maybe
Okay, hold on. They left the country because it was impossible to find a good match, I believe, not because it was difficult.
they're too girly sometimes. I think for a guy, it's easier than for a girl. I don't know. It's just my experience.
Yeah,
I think
so.
the dating scene here is really it's fast because we have a lot of foreigners coming.
Yeah.
So can be like super passionate and someone want marry you, but also there's a lot of foreigners coming and like traveling around. So it's also easy if you don't want this kind of commitment.
So what's your name and where you from?
My name's Winnie, and I live in the Philippines, but I'm from Taiwan. You know, to be
Winnie
honest,
Wong, I love the
actually think
name.
I'm not the best candidate because I dated my boyfriend since high school.
Okay.
Our high school sweetheart.
Right.
That
Yes.
is.
I mean,
Very
so maybe you
different.
can comment on like what's something that you think is like typical Filipino when it comes to something that maybe you're not gonna see in other cultures.
I think maybe family oriented.
Yeah.
Like you have to be very family oriented here in the Philippines. Meeting and approval of family is very serious in comparison to, I say, Western families.
Right.
It's not like a Western family, you make your own decisions. Like it's really up to
Very
you
true.
you have the autonomy to be like, hey, I'm dating this person, and your parents are like, yeah, I trust you to do that. A lot of Western families are like that, but like in Filipino families, it's like we have to love you in order for you to have like to have the approval and to keep dating this person. Otherwise, it's gonna be super hard.
Like, what's the big difference when you compare to Brazil?
Because
the dating.
what I feel here is like everyone is looking for a wife or a husband. So in Brazil, it's
Getting
not
married.
like that, and also we don't play. So if you want something, you're gonna tell something, and that's it. There's less drama around, and I think we are more straightforward, like for the points. And if you just want sex, I just want sex. If you want married, that's like we are more clear about the expectations.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how is it any different from the dating scene in Ukraine? You already mentioned a couple of points, but maybe something else?
It's not that much difference from Ukrainian guys and Filipino guys. I will say they also like try to take care of yourself, and they also try to put you in the position that you are women, so you're doing your women job, and I'm a man, I'm doing my man job, which is, I would say, considered in Ukraine to be close to it. Not 100% the same, but so close to it. But in terms of Western guys, it's just such a different, because Western mentality, North American mentality, it's more about like we are partners. So you providing, I'm providing, we are team together.
Yeah,
we're
it's
team
kind
together.
of like equal.
And
it's
here
not...
is this guy like, don't worry, be at home. Have some babies, and I'm gonna do everything for you. And as I say, like for some women it's cool. I would say maybe for definitely 50% of women will like, oh cool, like I can sit at home, I can be a woman, and I can do whatever I want. But for some women, just like, oh, I also have career. I also wanna be successful. I don't wanna fucking sit at home. Like I can pop up this baby for you, but you're gonna sit with them.
Okay, so but do you have experience with Filipino guys, or?
No, my best friend, she's married a Filipino guy, and I remember that when I saw him, I was just like, so concerned. Okay. But later when I knew story how they met, and when he didn't do usual Filipino stuff to her, so one of the story which he brought is like they driving somewhere, and she's asked him, can we stop to 7-Eleven, I need to buy a load. She expected, which is most of the time gonna be like that he gonna come with her and he gonna pay for her load, but he's just like, okay, go buy a load by yourself. And it's, I think, whereas he let her know that you're not gonna use me, because it's also unfortunately some of the women can take position of these guys to use them for something for better life without like actual have feelings.
Okay, valid point, and that goes both ways. I am in a very lucky position where I'm very independent, and you know, I don't expect anybody to take care of me, and that is actually a very good position to be in. But yeah, I mean, some women like princess treatment, and I was brought up differently, but yeah, it seems like she was brought up differently as well. It's, you know, just a strong independent woman. I do love to take some help, but I can also take care of myself, which is...
It's very, I would say, a little bit concerned for Filipino guys, because they easily can be used. You still should keep in mind, yes, you should treat your woman as a queen and everything, but are you sure that it's your queen? Are you sure that she's seen you as a king? So, yeah.
Have you dated Filipinos?
If he treats you like a queen, treat him like a king.
Few of them are kind of, they are looking for a wife.
Yeah.
And it was not my timing.
Okay.
So it was like kind of, I had a kind of a bit of drama.
Yeah.
And people calling you, it was like, just don't call me.
They're good with commitment.
Just don't call me.
They are really looking for commitment, and they are like really passionate.
Yeah.
But I think they are looking for commitment with every single person. Like, just chill.
Would you be as interested in dating
that's so interesting.
Like a foreigner, or not?
If I'm a foreigner, okay.
Would you be as interested in dating a Filipino guy as you are in dating a foreigner?
Of course, it's not about like Filipinos or not Filipinos. It's just because here I found this kind of commitment more stronger than the other countries.
Right.
But I don't have a problem about it.
So what you see a lot on the street is like a foreigner guy with a Filipino girlfriend, but you don't see it really like the other way around, like a foreign woman with like a Filipino guy. What do you think that is?
I feel like it's ingrained in social cultures.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of females, maybe because of social culture and what we see online, maybe women gravitate towards these Western cultures because they like the independence that Western people have, or like you kind of just glamorize that.
Yeah.
So that's why.
You do see a lot of foreign guys with Filipina
Yeah.
girls.
Good point.
Why do you think the opposite is not so much a thing?
Because, for example, to me, I'm like 170. I'm not that tall, but
Yeah.
the guys here, they're like kind of small,
Yeah.
like short, and also they are kind of they are too feminine sometimes. So depend of what you
Sorry, for what?
feminine,
Ah, yeah.
like no
Feminine, yeah.
beard, like kid's face.
Mm.
So depend of what you're looking for or
Yeah.
what do you like it. So for me, I don't think it's a problem. I just didn't find a right Filipino, maybe.
Yeah. Is it tough for you to
Well,
date?
I mean, there are a few cuties out there. I know a few, but not that I'm dating them, but there are a few cute ones.
Here in the Philippines, since relatively speaking, there are not so many foreigners here in the Philippines.
I would say now, after COVID done finally, now more foreigners here. But most of the foreigners for now coming back, they coming here for traveling, so they're not long-term. They're not looking for long-term term relationship.
Yeah.
And during COVID, it was the same because everybody who stayed here for a long time after a year being in lockdown and face mask just left. So now, while one of my friends is searching for her love, Tinder,
Just YouTube. YouTube? Yeah. I would just go to the last question. So what's an advice you can give to foreign women coming here? Foreign women.
I would say be open for every opportunity. Don't look at the Filipino people as a weak. They're not weak. They're gonna. If you will fall in love with some of them, you're gonna be treated best
Very well.
ever you can imagine. Don't think that every foreigner here gonna treat you the same. And keep in mind that foreigners here, they're still foreigners here. Most of the time they came here for vacation. And most of the times they came here just to have some fun.
Right.
And if you're really searching for a long relationship, don't search them in Tinder, don't search them in Bumble. Just find your people.
True, very true.
Maybe through your community. Like I have a lot of my Russian, Ukrainian friends from Belarus. So who is meet Filipino people, go around, have fun on Poblacion.
Yeah.
Maybe in one moment you will find somebody. Don't put a lot of that he's the one in the beginning,
Yeah.
but also don't consider him like it's
Take it
definitely
slow.
not my type.
Take it slow.
He can open for you from different side. Like us, I will say, don't like the face, like the soul. Take a time to find his soul.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what's an advice you can give to foreign women coming here to the Philippines when it comes to dating?
I think if you can find everything here, like you can find like foreigners and Filipinos, so many nationalities, and also you can find what you are looking for.
very
Like, just
multicultural.
commitment. I think you can find commitment with the Filipinos most likely because the foreigners are like traveling.
Yeah.
And if you just have like fun, I think it's also easy to have fun here.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
Welcome.
You know, I
Okay.
watched
Last
you guys
one?
watch 90 Day Fiance?
I don't watch
Oh.
personally, but-
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
One of the biggest tips about like between like Western and like Asian cultures, etc., is to really understand the cultural nuances and differences in the culture, or else you're just not gonna get along. If you plan on dating somebody, you have to accept them wholeheartedly and like the differences that you have. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work because you have to understand that everyone grew up differently and the society norms are different for each culture. So
Wow, she is
understand that,
so
and I think
mature.
that you
She's so
will have
mature.
A flourished relationship.
Right.
Don't understand that, it's not gonna happen.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All
Alright,
right.
so that concludes today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This video actually took 3 days to make since there are not a lot of foreign women here in the Philippines that can fit this topic. Most of the time you will see foreign guys dating Filipino girlfriends and not so much foreign women dating Filipino guys. So for that reason, it was pretty hard to make this video, but I'm happy that I did it. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing more of these type of videos, then you can check that one out, where I go on the street and ask foreign guys about their experience dating Filipino women. Or you can check that one out, where I asked about the Filipino culture and how important family is for the Filipinos. So yeah.
Okay.
With all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.
Alright, goodbye. Thank you. Well, that was very insightful. Let me know in the comment section down below what you have experienced in your dating life so far. I personally didn't go on that many dates per se, just in general, since for like over a year or so. But those that I went on were actually quite nice. I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, it wasn't the right timing, and that was basically it. If you want to know more, I'll probably do a Q&A on my channel newsletter, so you have to head over there. I will upload a Q&A. And also follow me on Instagram, where I will actually ask you for the Q&A questions that you would like to know for that specific video. I know that a lot of you guys are just very, very, very interested in private life. So maybe I'll spill some tea. Let's see. I'll keep it open. I'll see you guys next time here on What's Up Philippines? Bye.